Alright, more casted game on my Smurf account. So today I tried the Delhi and English. And Delhi is a civ that I never played as well, and it's also a civ that I don't really care that much. I didn't even watch Delhi game in tournaments, so I have absolutely no idea how to play Delhi. I know that they need to capture secret site as fast as possible, but how? By what means? How do you get there? I have no idea. What unit do you build? I have no idea. So yeah, and also unfortunately the game started lagging once again. It looks like the laptop just by default switched back to integrated graphic card, so it was so laggy. It was worse than before. It was like a 15 FPS. It's unplayable. So yeah, I couldn't do much. Struggled for 10 minutes. It's night and archers came into my base, killed my shit, and that was it. I didn't put up any fight there. I couldn't do anything. Too laggy, and then no idea what to do. So I'm gonna save you the trouble of watching this replay. It's really boring. I just died straight away. All right, so let's jump into the English game. English versus English. Arguably, my English is probably platinum level, but playing on a laggy laptop. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. All right. So after the first game, I actually switched it back to GPU, so it performed much better, but still a little bit laggy. But that is the background. All right. So versus a gold 1 English player. So gold, we're in gold still. Should we watch like this? Should we just cast the game like a casting game instead of a POV? But anyways, I went for that the early farm, early wheelbarrow thing. Pretty neat. He was shooting at my scout. Very rude. Alright, let's see. Getting the wheelbarrow, getting the gold to age up. Had enough. I could pull it off the gold now. And he aged up earlier faster than me. He didn't go for the farm build. He went for the standard, just sheep and what? He built a mining camp next to that berry. That's amazing. All right. So he aged up much faster. All right. I am just a little bit short on food. Almost there. And I was walling off here as well. This is very nice. Easy to wall off here. I don't know if there's a gap here. Maybe his units can come in from here. Maybe. I didn't know. I walled off this part and this part. Didn't pay attention to that high ground. There could be a gap. Anyways, so he had an earlier age up. He had early access to longbowmen, so he went in full aggression. Very aggressive with his early longbowmen. But realistically, there's not much he can do. You know, English base can be so compact. You can't really get much kill. English versus English, unless your opponent is really, you know, much worse than you. So yeah, I built the tower. I saw that he was coming, so I built a tower right up ahead of time. And this will cover the tree line, and I'm pretty safe. And I have walled off, and if he wants to get in, it's gonna take a while. I still don't know if he can get in from here. He didn't try. The whole game he didn't try to go that angle. He tried this angle. I also walled off here. Alright. So at this stage, at this stage, my goal should have been to age up as fast as possible as a turtle English player, but I was kind of preoccupied with other stuff like building longbowmen to defend. So what I needed to do was to put more workers on gold he keeps harassing, and I was running around defending myself. What was he doing behind us? Okay, he was getting the. Okay, he's getting upgrades. Very aggressive getting barracks, so he's gonna be very aggressive. He had very little gold income here. Means he's gonna stay in feudal a little bit longer than me. Alright, speed up the action. I got barracks as well. So I put more workers on gold already, so I was aiming for that age up. I could have aged up earlier. I didn't have a clear goal of what to do at that moment. I think I should have aged up early faster because English base is pretty safe. You put a tower here. There's not much your opponent can do unless you go for a ram, which he did. He went for ram, frontal push. So let's see how this little interaction transpire. Let's see. He had midnight arm as well. Very scary. Has +1 range upgrades, +1 range armor, and a range damage upgrade. So lumbermen are not going to be great against the men at arms. I ran back, hide behind the TC, and now killed all his men at arm. He can't really get damage done until he killed the tower or get close to my TC. So I started to pull my villagers. I pulled my villagers to burn down the ram. At the same time, I aged up, and it was pretty dicey at this moment. I thought I could lose. I could totally lose this game if he's full-on aggressive. So yeah, pretty scary. I lost so many villagers. Look at that. He was targeting down my villagers, and I pulled even more villagers. And this time, not targeting the ram. Instead, I was using villagers as lumbermen to shoot back at his lumbermen. So it actually worked. At the cost of a lot of villagers. I lost so many villagers. I have no idea how many. Look at this. His economy is already ahead of us. 34, 35 versus 27. And we're still losing villagers, of course. But we successfully pushed him back. We're in castle age, and he's far from it. So I think we are in a decent position here. And he knew that the table has turned. The turn has tabled, so he ran away, and I torched down his ramp, and that's it. So at this stage, he's transitioning into castle as well, slowly but surely. And I'm already in castle. All I need to do was to print out more workers. I lost a lot of villagers, but luckily I had King's Palace, so I could print out villagers much faster, double speed than my opponent, so that was great. Let's see, workers, we're at 35 now, opponent at 39. We're slowly, gradually catching up. And a little bit idle time, we're both just sitting back and macroing, not much happening. I try to complete my wall kind of. Getting more farms here as well. I was getting upgrades as well. More barracks, more productions. Obviously, as soon as I have additional wood, I'll put them into production, as well as more farms. Those are what we need for a strong castle push. And now he finally aged up. Oh, interesting position. He's actually proxying his King's Palace pretty far from his base to get wood. He could just put it here. I think it's much safer, but it doesn't matter. Alright. That synchronization is nice. 54 workers for me, 52 workers for him. We are ahead. We caught up and we are ahead right now. But is it enough? And I went for Siege Workshop as well. Alright. He went for a little bit of Knight aggression. Very smart play here. Distract me. And then attack from the front. Very smart here. But this is simply not enough units to deal with whatever I had, because I have the bonus. I get additional attack speed. So I dealt with it pretty easily. And the knights, I just split my army and chase down the knights in the base. It didn't really bother me that much. And yeah, that was pretty easy defense. Went a little bit too far here. Should have stuck with at my face. Stuck around in my face. Yeah, there's a lot of men at arm here. Probably didn't need to send so many men at arm to chase his knights. Anyway, at this point the goal was to just build a big army and push and kill him. Because I knew that he pushed twice, and twice he failed. And his castle was behind, so probably his economy was behind as well. His upgrade was behind as well. So I thought I was pretty confident. At this point, I thought that we are pretty secure. We had a pretty good position in this game right now. Okay, he's reinforcing this position. He's trying to get the map control in the middle. But his units, you know, he doesn't have as many units. Look at this, men at arm. That's 20 men at arm, and all he had was lumbermen. So yeah, he had a very small army. He didn't have the resource, I guess he didn't have the economy to support that. The production, as big a production as I had. We had equal amount of farms, basically, more or less. And I was pushing. There you go. Going for the kill. And I think he saw me. He's moving back. Or did he? Maybe he didn't. Okay, look at this. He is sending us another small group to backstab me. Smart play. It's always a very good play by him. But it just didn't work out because my macro was better. Alright, 65 wheels versus 74 wheels. I'm steadily ahead, not by too much, but just enough to overwhelm him. And I realized that he is backstabbing me. What I do was to re-rally my units back at home. Because before that I was rallying them over here, and now I'm rallying them back at home to defend. This is actually not too many units, so I can defend this pretty easily. So yeah, here I was microing these units in the front line. And just keep an eye on that little backstab dagger. Sure that he doesn't do damage. Alright, he had a Mangano as well. Pretty scary. I tried to scatter formation. He didn't do much damage, I don't think. I didn't see my unit die. And I chased his Mangano down. He could have repaired. If you just send these villagers repair, the Mangano will survive 100%. The repair rate is ridiculous in this game. But unfortunately, he didn't have the micro tension. Alright, so I almost broke this wall, and I started to send reinforcements here to stand by whenever he breaks in. We can kill him, clean it up, and we can re-rally my units. I should re-rally my units over here. Yeah, they're still rallying here. Alright, so at this stage I was just killing his economy. There's nothing he can do. Getting bigger supply. His supply is plummeting. Look at this. All his units died. And that was it. And the knights came in here a little bit hesitant. Didn't really chase it down very well, but doesn't matter. And that's it. GG. So he had a good idea of what to do. It's just the execution, you know, a little bit behind here, a little bit behind there. Eventually just didn't work out for him. And also the push, I don't know about the ram push by him. He did kill a lot of villagers, so I think that maybe it was worth it, you know, just killing my villagers. But then again, his castle was super late. I don't really know the trade-off, which one is better. Killing villagers or getting faster castles, which one is better. But yeah, that was that game. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.